Baldurs Enhanced Edition.
Good day YouTube! So on this dark and stormy night we're gonna do Durlag's Tower. Yes, VR. But first I need to go resurrect this one and see if I can get my reputation go up. So off to Durlag's Tower it is.
You boy squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Too bad.
Full plate and packing steel.
You said something?
You're a queer fellow.
Less talk, more butt kicking
something?
for goodness.
What you want?
Branwen, get the one.
Cool, butt
said
kicking
something?
for goodness.
And it is time to go to the tower again.
Step right up, step right up. Step right up,
So what time you got there? Oh wait, no longer. The others are already inside. If you don't follow me now, you forfeit your deposit. The tour will not be delayed for you. Now let us get on with it.
There's a sucker born every
See how she looms before us. We draw near. Never before and never again will the like be seen. The monument to one man's triumph and his folly. The tower and labyrinth below were built ages ago by the dwarven king Durlag Thunderaxe, for no less worthy a purpose than to be a home for him and his king. His enormous fortune occupied entire rooms rumored waist deep on a man. The wealth he had accumulated was to be the backbone of his clan, but it was ultimately their downfall.
Full plate and packing steel. Step right up, step right up. There's a sucker born every minute.
The stories of his opulence spread across the land, and most unsavory of creatures sought to make their towers theirs. All of Durlag's kin and friends were replaced by doppelgangers, and he found himself killing the visage of those that he cared most, just to save himself. Who among you could bear that? In the end, he drove them from his now sullen home and vowed that none would dare the same again.
Step right up, step right. There's a sucker born every
Durlag
minute.
installed magical locks on the entrances to his inner sanctum, requiring more tokens to pass. No doubt you all have been approached by unscrupulous merchants selling genuine tokens to the tower. Indeed, I myself have several, but they are more souvenirs for the mantle. There are but a few authentic tokens, and they are rare and expensive.
There's a sucker born every
Those who
minute.
passed the wards were confronted with the fruits of paranoia that consumed Durlag. In his sitting room alone was some of the most fiendish devices of death known to man. Upon the wall hung a picture that, before it was ripped from its frame, caused those that looked upon it to freeze in their tracks for all time. Look with horror upon this hapless soul.
Step right up, step. There's a sucker born every minute.
The chair one sat in would deliver an unholy spike to your nether regions. Imagine the excruciating surprise of the unwary. Durlag went through lengths he hath thought unknown to keep out intruders. We'll take a small break here before moving on, good people. Please, for your own safety, touch nothing. Touch nothing, and no refunds.
There's a sucker born every minute, and you are right on.
Scorched.
There's a sucker born every minute.
Be very careful about this tower, otherwise you'll end up burnt alive like the other unfortunate tourists. I would speak with you a moment, because there's something different about you. Tell you not being the hyped up crap I feed to most people. You've got a look in your eyes that says, I don't believe in danger, I don't know what fear means, and I will go where no sane person ever went. I think you're just what I need. I have one of the true tokens to the dungeons below, but I'm not half the fool I once was. It is yours for measly 300 gold, on the condition that if you do not succeed, you return it to me. It's more than fair, I'll take it, sir, and give those dungeons what for. It's good news for both of us. I'm not sure how far the token allows access, but it should be at least as far as the 3rd floor down. Good luck, and remember our deal. You'd best get stocked up while I get back to my job. What in the name of God is that?
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Well, mortals, death welcomes you. Here is now the property of I, and all others will fall or flee. Doors over and towers closed. All who enter will perish, all who enter will suffer pain. So speak I, and listen while you will. Doors over.
Why are you running?
Ah, very nice.
Full plate.
Let's go down.
You're a queer fellow. That all?
Cool lights. Full plate and packing steel. You point, I squeaky wheel gets the kick.
No stepping over traps. No siree.
Get back here.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Let's go there. Let's go there. Everything here. Yes. Everything here. No.
Let's talk more. Butt kicking for goodness!
Who are you? Oh, wanderer not unlike myself. Best you turn and walk, friend. This place does not accept visitors with breath, but you are alive and living like me. Who might you be? I did not expect to see others here. You should expect to see more things that you did not expect. Hey, ow. Don't make me laugh. I've heard Dart in Megala doing some nasty things. My name's Bayard and my friends and I came here just as you did. Looks like a rewarding place, but I have decided it's beyond my ability. I will fare better, I'm sure. I have keen eye for traps and the like, and I've fought many a disorderly creature in the past. If you live long enough to fight the creatures that call this place home, count yourself lucky. The very walls within will conspire to keep you at bay. Mere traps test only your dexterity, but this place is more than a simple door knocker. Durlag was a sick man, and I tell you that he meant to kill those that entered, not just hinder. Sure, there be traps triggered by wire or step or sound, but there are tests as well, tests that made to find friend or foe. You'll need more than your agile fingers to escape what comes. Some traps give no second chance. Attention must be paid or death will easily take you. So you have to defeat many monsters to get here. Well, if you have seen another of what lives here now, I would be greatly surprised. It's a creature unlike any other, a beast that defies sound though. I have heard of it before, but my party laughed and said I was just afraid. Afraid, yes, but it's still true. I have heard tales of foul servants that walk the prime. Am I afraid because I believe? No. No, what is here? Have you had the pleasure of seeing a demonite's clothing, a demonite that serves the underworld? I cannot whether you have killed all the kobolds in Kalamshan. Attacking this beast directly is suicide. It is truly beyond thought. What it is even doing here, I do not know. Durlag was certainly not in league with such a beast, but it made its home here nonetheless. The traps within are weak, and native creatures are free to come and go. I shall bypass them and fight whatever lives here. If you live long enough to fight the creatures that call this place home, count yourself lucky. I've not abandoned my friends. Young they may be, but they are old enough to make their own minds. I will not babysit anyone who can take up a sword to defend themselves. Okay. I think it's enough of his rambling. We can always pause and see what the options were.
What did you say, nigga?
And away we go.
You're a queer fellow.
By Temper Shield! By Temper Shield! Nature's servant awaits.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
That was nice.
Full plate and packing steel.
What more shall await us here? Let's just see first before we take the waters on. What is side rooms? Locked. Locked. Open.
What you want? done had enough of this.
Lockpick succeeded. No, nice. This place is dangerous.
I care not. I am gone.
Die.
Cool.
For
Butt
their
kicking for
stories live
goodness.
on.
So let's see what traps
You
will
point,
await us here.
I punch. Squeaky wheel gets the kick. Less talk, more fight. Cool one, sir. Squeaky wheel gets the kick. You point, I punch.
God, taking the dirt soon.
Full plate and packing. Cool ones. Full plate. You point, I punch. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
And away we go. Mine.
Less talk, more.
Some more arrows.
Cool ones. Squeaky wheel gets the kick. You point, I punch. Butt kicking for goodness. Less talk, more fight.
Fallen!
Cool ones. Butt kicking for goodness.
Noise.
What you want?
Am I
This
right?
way.
You
Yes.
point, squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Thy decency is refreshing. So many to you. Yes. Thank you for your kind words.
Less.
Minsk.
Cool
His
ones.
mighty
Butt
berserker
kicking for
wrath will not
goodness.
go unremembered.
You point, full plate and packing steel.
You need me? Enthusiastic.
Let's see if I can detect the trap
You're
that's
I'm
there.
gone.
Nope.
Or not.
Less talk, more fight. Cool ones. You point, butt kicking for goodness. Less talk, more fight. Full plate and packing steel.
There. Should have gotten a better thief.
Cool.
I am not scared of a face spider. Through king all the foul beasts, it came to pass that the hero Durlag and his men at arms saw a stone blade ventured into the bowels of the great rift. And fought the hideous and and with a single blow of his axe, Durlag slew the demon's body with entrapped its soul in an enchanted dagger. Veselith was no match for the mighty Durlag. The dragon spells could not harm him, and her breath was as gentle as a breeze. Like a god of battle, Durlag waded into the drow horde, slaying thousands. When you read the final book, you click as if something has been activated. A few seconds later, you hear a humming sound and see a glow coming from across the hallway.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
You have raised my deeds in glory, and my sword now glows with pride.
Cool one, son. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
It's very dicey.
You need me? The hero is on the job. Oh, no. Get back here! Oh, no. Oh, no. I am wounded, but look at how I fight on! Oh, no.
You point, I punch.
Nice, means cute.
Less talk, more squeaky wheel gets the kick. Cool.
Huh?
You point, I punch.
There's something
Less
most
talk, more
unnatural
plate
here, and
and
I
fucking
want no part of
steel.
it.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
You're a queer fellow.
You got a trap.
I'm gone.
They called?
You need me?
Cool. Butt kicking
What you
for
want,
goodness.
Whatever they need. Nature serves as
You
you do.
guys go. Because any reflex save this guy can do quickly.
Oh, no.
You point, I punch. Butt kicking for goodness.
I hear you.
For the fallen!
I know when to hold them. Yes.
Less talk, more go
My
for the
blade
eyes.
will
Boo.
cut you
Go
down to
for the
size.
eyes. Dunce. Squeaky wheel gets the kick. Cool. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Yep.
You point, squeaky wheel gets the kick. Less talk, more fight.
Some
Butt
broken
kicking for
items.
goodness.
What can I do to help?
Yay! That makes sense. Who's next? 47, 5. Jera.
Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
I care not. This way.
You point, I punch. Butt kicking for goodness. Cool one, sir. Full plate and packing steel.
Let's see what's to the side.
You're a queer fellow. I'm gone.
You point, I punch. Squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Big engine room. Our dwarfish.
I feel so cold. What you want?
Less talk, more full plate and packing steel.
For right.
Get back here!
My blade will cut you down to size.
Get back here!
Nature's servant awaits. You've a task?
Cool one.
For right.
Oh no! Oh no! Tis a job for me!
You point, I punch.
Them guys
Less
don't
talk,
scare me.
more fight. Full plate and packing steel.
Victory!
Get back here! Oh no!
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
Butt kicking for goodness.
I care not. I am gone.
You point, a squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Oh well.
What could tis a job for me?
You point, a squeaky wheel gets the kick.
Riches, boo.
It is I. Tis a job for me.
Cool one.
Switch for
Squeaky
engine.
wheel gets the kick.
You're a queer fella. I'm gone.
You point, I punch. Full plate and packing steel. Less talk, more squeaky wheel gets the kick. Cool one, sir. Butt kicking for goodness! You point, I punch.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you down to size.
Good. So, it.
Yep.
Shut up.
Less talk, full plate and packing steel.
The key.
Oh no!
Oh, with the engine running, what's happening? Where the graves?
I care not. I am gone.
Cool one,
Now,
sir.
where's the grave?
You point, I punch.
They have no further use for the wine place.
Full plate and packing steel.
And the warrior's bane, I live in the darkness of his soul. I bring him to the knee trembling of fear, unable to lift his hands. Yet I sleep, awaken me.
Less talk, more
Mallet.
fight. Full plate and packing steel.
So I think for the time being we will stop here Need to figure out how I'm gonna sort out my inventory. So this is cash column. So